For Liang, he had never said these words to anyone in his life, and Tianqi was the first. Ever since he was brought to Wei's house, Liang has been humiliated and tortured by others. Since childhood, his father Yangzheng hated him, and his brother Barena hated him even more. He has always been scolded, beaten, and subjected to various humiliations. He himself has long been used to it. He has been patient, waiting for the day when he can meet a suitable opportunity to get rid of this dark and skyless status quo. Just as the Wei family is suffering from disaster, Yangzheng also let out a word that whoever can solve this crisis can become the chairman of Wei's Pharmaceuticals. Therefore, he took out this 1,000-year-old snow ginseng that has been hidden closely for 20 years. In exchange for it to exhale. This 1,000-year-old snow ginseng has no market value, its preciousness. The 300-year-old purple ginseng, if not for the last time Charlie and Fredman competed, the normal price is estimated to be around 30 million. And this 1,000-year-old snow ginseng can be sold for at least 100 million at the normal price. Liang took it out at this time and gave it to Charlie willingly, so that Charlie could help the Wei family resolve the crisis, so that he could become the chairman of the entire Wei's pharmaceutical company. From now on, it will be a shame. Tianqi was also shocked by this 1,000-year-old snow ginseng. He knew that Charlie had magical medicine refining skills, and this 1,000 years of snow ginseng would definitely be of great help to Charlie. So he immediately took out his cell phone and called Charlie. At this time, Charlie received the medicinal materials sent by Qin Gang, and combined the 300-year-old purple ginseng with other medicinal materials to make 30 rejuvenating pills. As soon as the rejuvenation pill was refined, Charlie suddenly received a call from Tianqi. On the other end of the phone, Tianqi's respectful voice rang. "Mr. Wade, Liang, the illegitimate son of the Wei family, want to ask you for help. If you can help the Wei family tide over the difficulties, he is willing to give you a 1,000-year-old snow ginseng." 1,000-year snow ginseng? Is it true? Charlie was very surprised. The 300-year-old purple ginseng is very rare. Snow ginseng is more precious than purple ginseng, so it is even rarer. What's more, snow ginseng, which is still 1,000 years old, is definitely considered the treasure of medicine. Charlie is a little excited about the 1,000-year snow ginseng. There is a record in the 9 profound heaven scriptures that the snow ginseng, more than 500 years old, is a treasure of heaven and earth with aura. If he can get it, he will improve his own strength. It really has strong effect. Tianqi said at this time, "Mr. Wade, to be honest, it's the first time I have seen 1,000-year-old snow ginseng. I'm really not sure if it's 1,000 years, but it's at least 500 years old." Charlie sighed and praised, "Old Shi, you have done a good job of this matter. I just made a new pill that can make you more than 10 years younger. I will give you one back." When Tianqi heard this, his excited voice trembled a little, and respectfully said, "Mr. Wade, you really praise Shi. In fact, this is what I should do. It's all part of it." Charlie smiled indifferently, and said, "Old Shi, Charlie has always distinguished rewards and punishments. If you do things for me, you will forget your merits if you are unnatural. You will bring Liang to see me first, and you will have rewards in the future." After that, Charlie said again, "You bring Liang over now. Let me see if his 1,000-year snow ginseng is genuine or not." Tianqi said excitedly, "Okay, Mr. Wade, I will bring him over." Tianqi hung up the phone and said to Liang, "Mr. Wade has already agreed to see you. You can come with me." Upon hearing this, Liang immediately showed an expression of gratitude, bowed to Tianqi and said, "Thank you for your generous help." Tianqi waved his hand and said, "I'm just helping you to connect with Mr. Wade. You don't have to thank me. If Mr. Wade is willing to help you, you can thank Mr. Wade." Liang nodded hurriedly, and said, "She genius doctor, let's go now?" Tianqi responded and said to Jovia, his granddaughter, and said, "Jovia, you drive us to Mr. Wade's house." When Jovia heard that she was going to see Mr. Wade, she was immediately excited and said, "Grandpa, let's go now." Don't let Mr. Wade wait long." Afterwards, Liang collected the 1,000-year snow ginseng, followed Tianqi and Jovia out of the clinic, and got into an Audi car that Jovia bought. Since Tianqi decided to stay in Orus Hill, Jovia bought this car for the convenience of traveling with her grandfather. 10 minutes later, the group of 3 came to Charlie's door. Tianqi looked at Liang and reminded, "Your brother had some conflicts with Mr. Wade before. When you meet with Mr. Wade, you must not be disrespectful." Liang nodded hurriedly and said, "Please don't worry about it, genius doctor." Liang dare not disrespect Mr. Wade. Yeah. Tianqi also knew that Liang and his arrogant brother were not the same, so he nodded and pressed the doorbell of Charlie's house. Charlie opened the door. When Tianqi and Jovia saw Charlie, they hurriedly bowed and said respectfully, "Hello Mr. Wade." Liang also hurriedly followed to salute and said, "Liang has seen Mr. Wade."